All right. Next is RJ Hampton. I give him a B-. I think this would probably be in the A range if it weren't for the outlandish expectations of myself. I mean, more of the Orlando Magic community. The Orlando it's all your fault, ladies and gentlemen. It's all your fault.
Hey, man.
It's all your fault.
Don't,
No. I need to talk to the people out there because
All right.
there were so many posts about how RJ was going to, explode and be this crazy talent in the NBA. And maybe he can. He's only in his second year.
Yeah.
But those expectations wore on me a little bit. So I expected maybe a little bit more from RJ Hampton.
He's so young.
He is so young. Yeah. So there's so much to grow, but I'm sticking with the B-. Just like you've talked about with a couple players in the totality of the year. Mm-hmm. If I were just grading him from the All-Star break on,
sure,
he'd be in the A range.
Okay.
But earlier on, it was rocky, to say the least.
Agreed.
We found out that he's not a one guard.
Nope.
The ball handling was unsure, to put it lightly. Not to say that other players like Jalen Suggs has been a little unsure with the Rock as well. We'll get to him in a moment. But he was also a number 5 pick. RJ wasn't. But we did find out that I think RJ is going to be a really very good 2-guard.
Yeah.
I think that he found, he's shooting 41% on his spot-up shots, which is damn good.
Yeah.
And if we're going to be losing a guy like T. Ross or Gary Harris,
mm-hmm.
we need to replace some of their skill set. And
Sure.
I think RJ, as a young guy, can do that. He's killer in the open court, but some of those early season snafus led him to a B- for me.
I have him as a C+ because I was really the first part of the season, I think, dragged this down a little bit. I think at one point I may have had him as a low C or maybe even a D at one point in the season. And I think he worked his way up to that C+ or a B-. I don't think that's a crazy grade. He became a very solid bench player. He is very undisciplined at times, like you said. But I think a lot of that is a maturity. I think in a way, because our team's so young, it makes us all bond together very well, but it doesn't necessarily help his maturity level.
Yes.
So I feel like you need a little bit more time. He needs more time with like a T. Ross and a Gary Harris and a Robin Lopez than with like maybe Suggs and Cole.
Yeah.
But I get that they're fun and you'd want to hang out with them, and that's all good.
Yeah.
But I was surprised at how he developed into a 3-point shooter, and his role in the latter part of the season he seemed very comfortable with it. And it was very nice to see him get comfortable with it and play with confidence. And he's got quick hands on defense. Like you said, I think he would be a great replacement if we don't end up bringing back Ross or Harris. I think RJ slots right in there. And he still has a high ceiling that he could reach.
Yeah.
So for now, it's slightly above average for me. So I'd like to see it continue.